Hi, everybody. We are live.
Hey.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, my God.
Yay!
I cannot wait for the day when we get to spend more time in front of each other and less time in front of these screens. But I am so glad we're back together again tonight.
Me too.
Same, exact same.
Are we getting already a Stanley Bean sighting there, Tiffany?
He knew right away. Look, he's
Oh my goodness. He's like, no, I will not perform on cue.
no, he doesn't. But once I turned the computer on, he came running into the room because he wanted to
Of
sit.
course. Oh, well, I've got Mr. Grayson sitting here with me. You can see my little
Aw.
drink is ready to go. My little kitty is ready to go.
Aww.
And we hope that you guys are all ready to go. We're excited to be back and do a little bit of a Q&A. And you guys, you know that 1 week from tonight, we're going to be doing our workshop. It's 1
Oh,
week.
I can't even believe it.
I know.
That came up so quick.
Right? So if you haven't heard, a week from tonight, we'll be doing the basics of spiritual energy. Tiffany, I'm so excited for your session on tapping into our intuition. And she told us the last time, this is we're going to be able to apply things. Like she's going to have us working and learning as we go, which is great. Kitsy's going to be showing us some of the amazing tools that we just had out from our ghost hunt on Saturday. And I'm going to be doing some work with you on how to balance your energy using your chakras. So we thought that we would offer tonight.
Wait.
Since our new, this was your idea, Kitsy. So do you want to tell them about the deal we have going tonight for everybody?
Yes, absolutely. So the brand new episode of Paranormal Crossroad comes out the 30th, which is the last Friday of the month. So we thought we'd offer a 30% off discount from right now until midnight. You just use PXR30. You go to pxroad.com. There's the link right there, and you get 30% off by just typing in PXR30. And I believe the promo code area is somewhere weird on the Eventbrite page, correct?
It is. So it's like actually before you check out. So when you're looking at the ticket page, you'll see I don't know why they make you work so hard, but you'll see up at the top, it's not even like centered or anything. It's like they just randomly put it someplace like good luck finding this. But it's on the page where you're about to order tickets, and it's kind of towards the top, and it says enter promo code here. So it's just a different format. I think we're used to going all the way through to checkout and then entering the promo code, but with them, they want you to enter the promo code and then go to checkout. So let us know if you have any questions or issues at all. Please go ahead and put those in the chat or reach out to us. We got so many people already jumping in and saying hello. Michelle says, I'm so excited.
Guys.
I even got my friend a ticket. Yay.
Woo-hoo.
Oh, yay, Michelle.
Yes. This
That's
is a great,
exciting.
right? This would be a fun thing to do with your friends, and you can invite them over or just kind of be virtually together. If you know someone who's interested, share that code. Or I do know that Eventbrite, you can buy tickets like Michelle did and gift them in somebody else's name. Yay. We're happy to see everybody checking in tonight. Hello, Ursula. Hello, Katie. Hello, Alicia. We'd love to know, as Tiffany always says, where are you guys? Check in and let us know.
I love hearing that.
Right? It's so fun to see all the different people checking in with us. So where do you want to start, Kitsy?
There's so much to talk about.
I know. Do you want to we haven't even gotten really with Tiffany to talk to her about the ghost hunt and all the amazing things we had going on Saturday night.
I want to hear.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was so amazing. We had such a great crowd.
We did. We really did. Yeah, and a couple of people, oh my gosh, Canada checking in. Yay.
Oh, I love it. Michigan.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. So Kitsy, I think if you are okay, I would like to start with the thing that happened after you left. I haven't told you
Please
this,
do.
have I?
No.
Okay,
I've been on
so
pins and needles. No, I know you're busy. So do your thing.
yes. Yes. So on Saturday night, we investigated this building that you're going to see in our new episode that is coming out on April 30th. It's here in Indianapolis. It's called the Athenaeum, and it was built as the German Social Club and is one of the oldest operating buildings, one of the oldest restaurants this side of the Mississippi. It's got so much history. And it did not disappoint. So we were there. It was 11 to 4 was the scheduled time, and it was really active. We're going to kind of talk about that. And we want, I see a lot of people in the chat already who were with us on Saturday night. So please start sharing your comments and thoughts and things that you discovered or remember from the evening. But Kitsy, she had a bit of a drive. So like around 3:00, she said, I think I'm going to head home. And we were like, yeah, absolutely. You got to go. We want you to be safe. So we went back into, in this building, there's a YMCA, and it's like really creepy to be in a gym in an old building at night. And it was immediate, like everybody kind of felt like things were going on. We went back in there and standing around, and our friend Katie, who is on the Kind of Nerdy Girls, she's my co-host there. She was excited to be with us, and she flipped out and she's like, I just saw someone. I'm like, oh no. And it was yes, it was in that corner, Kitsy, that we kept thinking that we were feeling something or seeing something. Okay. So
feeling something. Yeah.
I like it.
So you guys, we venture back there, and it turns out it's like their kitchenette / laundry room. So there's a refrigerator, and it's this really narrow, like galley style room. So there's a bunch of people in there. Katie's freaking out. So she comes out and she's standing out there, and then something starts beeping, and all of the girls lean in like, what is going on in there? And they lean into
what is that high-pitched squeaky sound?
Yes. And so they lean into the space where the little washer and dryer are. And all of a sudden, the dryer roared to life. Like, whoa, and started spinning towels around. And they all came out running, just screaming. So,
oh my gosh.
So I went out to the front and talked with Erin from the Athenaeum, and I said, is there a timer or something for the dryer to come on? And she said, not that I'm aware of. And so she went back.
That was going to be my first question.
She went back there, and she's like, it wasn't on. It wasn't on. I'm like, okay, there were like 8 of us in here. It was on. It was screaming, yelling like loud old dryer. Whoa, 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 whoa. And she's like, no, it wasn't on. I don't know. It doesn't do that. And they've done ghost hunts there before. Like, she's like, that's never happened before. I was like, I can't believe Kitsy went home.
Oh my gosh.
When the corner that we were all like, something's going on back there. And then, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was really.
See what
really
happens when I take Anna home with me?
I know. She must have been keeping everybody in line.
Guys, I'm going to log out and log back in because I've got a really bad delay.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. We will we'll see you in just a little bit. Have you ever had something like Have you ever had something like that, Tiffany? Like something that was like really like startling, made you
Yeah, and there's nothing I could do to really just allow it to like or figure it out what it was. Like it was almost like something that would require electricity would turn on, but it's such an old piece of equipment that they haven't used it since like 50 years ago, and it's not plugged in.
Yeah.
But that's how energy, that's what happens. It's the same thing like when we can hear voices and we have no idea where the voices are coming from, but it just may sound like a very slight little conversation. That's happened to me in my own home. I'm sure that you've experienced it too. It's not like you're going crazy, but it's just them being able to manipulate the energy around us so we can actually hear it or for them to get our attention. So that is such a crazy story though.
It was insane. And I mean, the whole night was, it was just filled with a lot of cool stuff going on. I don't know if you happened to catch us when we were live, but when we were live, one of the girls that was investigating had similar equipment to the SLS camera, the little stick figure thing,
Yeah.
and picked up. And Kitsy was watching it, and she came over, and she's like, "It's just so low to the ground. It's like it's a cat." And then all of a sudden, somebody got "cat." It was like a word that came out, and they're like, "Yeah, it's a cat." I'm like,
"Oh my gosh, that is so funny!" Yeah.
And then everywhere we went, there were cats coming up. There was an alley cat. At one point, one of my cats came in and was communicating. It was, I was like, "Oh my gosh."
I love it. I love it.
Am I going to be the person, Kitsy, that brings the cats to every episode of our show?
You're always connected with the animal spirit, so that's what you do. That's what's coming in. Yeah. I love it.
Oh shoot! I thought we had Kitsy. Oh man, no, we don't. We don't. Let's see. Oh, Sarah says that was me. Was it Sarah? Was it you that got the word cat that was coming up? I think it was. Michelle says I totally want to go to the next one. Yeah, we are hoping to get another one going. I don't know if it will. It may be back at the Athenaeum. Gosh, Tiffany, when you come, you just have to go there.
I will.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing I admit, like, I wish I was like driving distance from you guys.
I know. It's just a little bit too far, but soon, very soon.
Well, I have plenty of places up here in New England when you guys want to come up this way that we can set up.
Oh, yes. And let me ask, are you familiar with the Berkshire UFO story? You know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't posted it yet, but I had a chance to talk to Tom Warner, one of the guys that experienced that. Yeah. And he was so nice and so cool. And he kept saying, if you want to come, he still lives in his childhood home, like where all of this happened in 1969.
Wow.
He still lives there. And I told him, like, if you are inviting us, don't think we're not going to take you up on it, because my friend Tiffany is not far from you at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he invited us to come to his house and to the property, and it was really cool talking to him. Yeah. That was one of the stories on the new Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix. They retold that story, so he has a book coming out now, and is for the first time like talking about this, because he said he feels like the world is started in a place that people are a little more open and
evolving, and
yeah,
absolutely.
Well, how was your in person, your gallery reading?
Oh my gosh, so a week ago today I was doing an in-person gallery event, and it was awesome. It was my first one back since COVID. So it was good. I went to a place that we need to go and investigate, Salvage Angel in Norwood. And it was absolutely amazing. Everybody got a reading. which doesn't always happen with a big gallery like that. But
Yeah.
there's just so many connections made, and it was perfect. It was a perfect night. And I was just so happy to be able to, even though everybody wore masks, I was just happy to be able to bring all the messages through. It was awesome. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
Is it difficult for you when you're doing a gallery reading to like figure out like which voice do you listen to? Like who gets
Yeah,
to talk?
like honestly, I always say. Meanwhile, I'm getting distracted by all the pillows because Mr. Stan came up to join me and shuffled everything around. I usually don't live like this, guys. It's all over the place. But anyways, yeah. So when I do my gallery readings, even if I go into location, it's like I'm standing in the middle of New York City. So I hear a lot of buzzing, a lot of people talking, and I try to just get as detailed as I possibly can and try to get the loudest person first, like whoever wants to come to me first. And then I just kind of just put one person here in this category, one person in that category. And then I always tell people too, I'm like, just because I don't stand in front of you during this gallery reading doesn't mean you don't get a reading, because there very well could be information that means something for you as well. So make sure you hold on to it and put it in your back pocket. So I've had that before where I've gone around the room, done the readings, and this one girl came up to me. She goes, I know you didn't stand in front of me, but I know my mom was here because you brought up, and she listed 5 different things that were specific to her mother. And I go, there you go. This just may not have been the right platform for your mom to come through, but she wanted to make sure she got the message across to you. And
my gosh.
it brought her so much validation and healing. And so I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, you can never second guess spirit. Spirit's always super simple. We don't need to overanalyze the message. They're always going to give us what we need to hear, not necessarily what we want to hear. But yeah, it was really good to get back.
Good. It had to have been. That's so great. Hi, Kitsy. Are you?
Kitsy's doing the Palo
I've got my Palo Santo.
She's like, whatever's going on, we gotta figure it out.
Can you talk to us about the Palo Santo? I'm over here. I'm just a straight up sage girl. So enlighten us on the Palo Santo.
Do you want me to?
First and foremost, it smells so much better.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, I'll let you chime in, but once I got my hands on it, it kind of smells like baking coconut to me, but it's still got the same cleansing effects, right, Tiff?
Sage. Yeah, sage cleanses all, like it clears all energy. So it's always good to, whether you want to start your day with sage or end your day with sage, when you go in to clear a home, make sure you light it and go through every single nook and cranny. Yeah, because a lot of times people will say, oh, I'm just burning it, and they just leave it there. And I'm like, no, girl, you got to get up, you got to walk around and really do a thorough cleansing. So it smells delicious, though. I love the way that sage smells.
I do too. I like sage. I'm good with it, but I'm willing to try new things as well.
Exactly. Yeah, for you guys at home, if you're interested in
my
sage,
husband isn't a fan of sage.
Okay. What were you going to say, Tiff?
No, I was
still on a delay. I'm going to try to keep quiet.
Oh,
no. Oh, this is a bummer. Aw. All right. It's all yours, Tiffany.
Well, I was just going to say, if you guys are interested in sage, all you have to do, your local holistic shop will have it. Usually ranges between like $5, $10. It's not a huge dent in your pocket, but it lasts a long time. So it's definitely worth it for you to get some.
Have you ever used I've always seen them, but I'm like, it feels weird to, the sprays that they're like sage.
Yeah. You know what? I do have a spray and I have used it. I actually like to burn it. I like it better. That's my preference. Oh, see, Kitsy has some. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah. I don't know. I think there's something about like burning it that just like makes me feel better. Like I'm like, like there's the energy there.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's see. Tandy has a question. Isn't sage supposed to be gifted to you? I don't know.
I mean, it's great if it is a gift, but not necessarily.
Okay.
That's my opinion. Have you guys heard anything different?
I have not. I had never heard that. No. Let's see. And Eileen says, when you sage a house, are you supposed to open the doors and windows to let the bad spirits out?
100%.
It's a very good idea to do that. Yes.
I like the questions coming in.
I know. Keep those coming. Oh my gosh. Katie, your mom grows sage? We need to get some sage from you, Katie.
Right?
That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm Sarah saying, fan it out. It has to be in all corners. I get a little, I think about once a month, I do like the full, like, all right, I'm opening up the drawers and I'm opening up the cabinets and we're doing everything. But every morning I do a clearing with my cats. I clear their energy fields while because they're so hungry in the morning that I'm like, well, you're going to eat, but not until I clear your energy fields. You just let me sage you. So we do. It's our morning ritual. They know that they're not good. They don't get their food until they get their energy clearing. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Everybody's requesting it now, Katie. You should have your mom, post in like the oddity files group or something, how we can get sage from her. Well, let's see, Kitsy, while we've got you, do you want to talk a little bit? It's okay if you're on a delay, we'll let you be. Do you want to talk a little bit about the experiences from Saturday that stood out to you?
Oh, absolutely. First, that dryer blows my mind, and I'm kind of sad I didn't see Katie run out of there. Not gonna lie. Wish she was here right now because I would give her some shit. But yeah, so my favorite was, of course, Grandma's Attic, which is where the spirit of Dr. Kanabe is known to be. And we asked all the hard questions. We had done a reading with Tiff for the episode that's airing soon, but we asked about the afterlife. We asked, we pretty much solved her murder. I'm not going to lie. That it'll probably make it into the next episode with what Tiffany had said when she did her reading mixed with everything together. I feel like we've solved a cold case. And then I don't know if you guys have seen the teaser for the next episode or not, but we got to know a spirit named Ben. And I was kind of bummed he didn't come over in Tiff's reading. We'll have to, maybe she can just do a reading on Ben for me and you, KJ. I think that would be amazing.
Well, I mean, when Tiffany comes to town, sorry, I forget you're on a delay. Oops, sorry.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. But he called me mom, and I let him know, I'm not your mom, honey. You have to stay here. But the moment of all moments was when he asked where Patrick, KJ's husband, was, because he was our camera guy the night we filmed. And it's the most intelligent spirit I have ever, and I don't mean that they're not all intelligent, but the fact that he remembers everybody's names and was like, oh, you're missing one. Kitsy and KJ are missing one. Blew my mind.
Yes. And it was, Patrick was so excited about it. I happened to be recording on my phone when that happened, and I was so glad because I was like, you are not going to believe this. And I just played it for him, and he was like, did he just ask for me? I'm like, yes, he did. He called Kitsy mom and he asked for you. That was,
and he called them by both names, both Patrick and Patches. Yes, and upstairs we got spirits asking us to cross them over, and I'm like, KJ, you ready? Let's give it our best shot.
Okay.
I hope we did. I don't know.
Tiffany, I have never seen Kitsy freaked out about anything.
Oh my gosh.
She was like, what? We don't know what's behind that light. What did we send him to?
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
But literally, it was this little kid, and we could tell the spirit that was around he was just a creepy guy. Didn't belong in there's a daycare in part of this building. Did not belong in that part of the building. I mean, didn't belong anywhere. But this kid kept saying that he was scared and he couldn't find his mom and dad. And then he asked if we would help him, and he just kept asking. And it was like, crap, what do we do? Like, we can't leave him here with this guy. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever experienced that, Tiffany, where you're like, I don't feel right leaving this spirit in this space?
Well, especially when they repetitively ask for help. But
yeah,
you need to know that there is that higher level of frequency that they are connected to. And I feel like if you do go back there, that he'll be easier to come back and come through and give you more messages. So it's actually building almost a relationship with him, even though you can't physically see him.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Because as soon as he went, then somebody else said, send me home too. I'm like, Kitsy goes, all right, one more, and then we're done with it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I would have been freaking out though.
Gotta set your limits.
I would have been freaking out.
I was legitimately freaking out.
Yeah, she was. I've never seen. I was actually kind of surprised. Like, oh gosh, I'm new to this. Am I not supposed to help them go to the light? I don't know. Let's see.
Just hearing about it.
I haven't, because I'm afraid I'm going to screw it up.
Well, you're not doing anything. I mean, they know it's there. I think that sometimes they just, they just need a little help. It wasn't like he didn't. It wasn't like he didn't understand. I don't know. It was weird.
I don't know. It just makes me uncomfortable. Sorry.
Let's see. Kimberly said she watched the second season of Oddity Files, and she's pretty sure there was a freak out there. Do you know which episode of Oddity Files she's talking about, Kitsy, when you freaked out?
If it was the Higgins Sports School, absolutely. I don't know. I think it's because it was just Clayton and I. It was our first investigation without Carter. Like, we can't handle ourselves. But it was completely the residual footsteps in the hallway that was freaking us out, because it sounded like it was coming toward us, but it wouldn't interact with us. Yes, I totally freaked out.
Well, and I think, that kind of stuff, if it's residual, it's a little like, I want it to be something that's going to talk to us. Like, explain to me what's going on with you. I don't want just like weird noises and footsteps and things like that. Like that, I don't know why. I don't know why, like the intelligent ones are the ones I want. I don't want this like weird, I don't understand why I'm hearing these things. Tandy says, exactly. I'm late to the broadcast. Where did you guys go for this experience? Welcome, Tandy. We were at the Athenaeum in Indianapolis, which is home to the Raskeller restaurant. And it's been investigated before. It's known to have some pretty active spirits. And actually, you will see Tandy in our next episode. Kitsy and I actually were able to investigate it and help out one of the employees who did not know about the history of this place being haunted before he started working there, but within a couple of weeks was experiencing things and has had no desire to stay there after dark, like literally packs up and tries to get out before it gets dark because he's so scared. Do you guys want me to play the teaser trailer? You want to see the teaser for the next episode? Yeah. This is the building, Tandy, that we were in on Saturday night for the public hunt, and this is a teaser from the episode that's dropping on the 30th. At this point, you have to have a pretty good idea of why I brought you here today.
Please tell me you're going to tell me I can investigate next door.
Absolutely.
Spirits are people living their life or their afterlife around other folks.
You get us. Apparently this guy needs to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Sir, can you tell me your name? David. Right?
Yep.
Is that better? Yeah. I'm sorry.
You just turned the light off. I know you're a little kid.
My name is Ben. Oh my God, the light just turned on.
Yep, his name is Ben.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.
Yay! Can't wait. And because Tandy, we are we have our new episode dropping on the 30th today. We have a code for you to get 30% off our workshop, which is 1 week from tonight, the basics of spiritual energy. So if you want to go to pxroad.com, you will actually see all of our episodes. If you haven't caught up yet, there's a link there to go to Eventbrite, and that promo code you want to use before you head to checkout, you'll see a little option that says add promo code, and that will take 30% off. Yay!
I was wondering if anybody had any questions about the previous episode with Justin and Tiffany's amazing reading.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. Tabitha talking about the promo that she just saw. That's crazy. So much communication. I love it. Wait till you see the episode. That's just like, that was, I mean, seriously, just touching it, like barely. It was insane. I mean, at one point, I think you explained to Craig, the employee there, Kitsy, that we don't usually get this much interaction. Like, this was big. It was really cool.
And the more you and I do this with Tiffany, KJ, I feel like the more interaction we're getting from the spirits. I don't know if they just like our combined energy. They're just like, I like these girls. Let's talk to them, or what it is. But I'm so honored that they're choosing us to speak through.
Yes, absolutely. The little voice gives me goosebumps. Do you want to explain that app a little bit, Kitsy? Because we had a few people asking us about how that works, how those voices come through.
Absolutely. It's called the Portal Plus app. It's an Android only app. And what it is it's pre-recorded voices. It's a male, it's a female, and it's a little boy is what it sounds like. And they recorded these people saying things, and then what they did is they took them and reversed them. Remember the olden days with like Prince or Beatles, when you'd play the records backwards, and sometimes it made a little bit of sense, but if you listened really hard, it did. If you listen to this by itself, none of it makes sense. It really doesn't. I've listened to this app for years, and there's like a few sayings, like something about many. We are many, or something like that comes over all the time. And that's it. 1,000,000%. We serve many, which is freaking creepy. And honestly, I'm finding now that spirits have come through and have said such amazing things, I hear it again sometimes at other locations. Like when we were at the Athenaeum, I heard what your dad said to you at your house, KJ, when I had never, ever in the 5 years I've been using it, had heard that before. But these voices are, it said that the spirits, sorry.
Nope, you're good. Sorry. Keep talking.
Okay. The voices, it said that the spirits can take these voices, similar to a spirit box or any other app that's out there, and manipulate it so that they can answer your questions. And I legit at this point believe it 1,000,000%. And while I have the mic, I'm going to go ahead and answer Katie's question. I have been to Salem, Massachusetts, and it's pretty much in Tiffany's backyard, and heck yeah, I want to go there. And the fact that you had ancestors die in the Salem witch trials is amazing. I feel like we are the witches that, with the granddaughters of the witches they couldn't burn. That's one of my favorite sayings.
I agree.
Katie was too scared to go with us to the Athenaeum. So I don't know if she's going to hop in the car and go to Salem with us, even if we are going to talk to her ancestors. Yeah, Kitsy, I was the same way. I heard a couple of times. I was like, "Is my dad here?" Like, because I heard things again that we picked up here. So it's weird. I wonder if the more we use that particular app, if that's just going to if that's just going to happen. Um, do you have any Tiffany, any stories of Salem since you are so close to there? Have you done investigations?
I have not, but I have. I am friends with someone who owns an inn in Salem, and she wanted me to come in and do. I forget. I think it was built in 1670 something. It's very old. But anyways, it's an inn that I think that they would welcome us, no doubt. So I'd like to go there, maybe do a little retreat there, an investigation there. We'd have to keep it small. But as far as me doing an investigation, like a serious investigation, no, I have not done an investigation in Salem. I go there. It's a great town for like teas and witchery type stuff. And it's definitely a town that you should go to. But as far as investigating, unfortunately, I haven't. I did do a gallery reading there at Harrison's comic book store. Fun fact. That was 2 years ago. Yeah. And that's right on Essex Street. Yeah. Yeah. So that was fun. There's just so much history there, though. So, I mean, wherever you go, I don't even think you really need to do a straight up investigation. You will feel the energy just being in Salem.
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel like, KJ, when we finally make it out there, we're going to have to spend a week in Massachusetts.
I know. I do too. That's I was going to say the same thing. We are making a pretty
the
long
summertime,
list.
though, the summertime, because winter is not fun.
Yeah, definitely a summer trip. But yeah, we're making quite a list of things that we need to do. We might just be moving in with you for a bit there, Tiffany, if that's okay.
Hey, I have the room.
Let's see. Katie says, yes, I will tell you my backstory, Kitsy. And she will go to Salem with us. Oh, okay. That's what we're going to get. We can't get you to go downtown, but we can get you to go to Salem. All right. We have the proof here. We're going to hold you to that.
Right? I love it.
So a week from tonight, we have this little thing going, and we've been talking about it, and we're very, very excited about the fact that we are doing our first workshop, and it is virtual. We've seen lots of people tonight saying they're checking in from all over the country and all over the world. If you haven't yet, please tell us where you're watching. Tiffany, would you talk a little bit about the session that you are going to be doing for the basics of spiritual energy?
Yes, I'm going to be showing you guys basic bits and pieces of information on how to tune in to your natural intuition. So it's that gut feeling. So I'm going to show you a little bit of some tools and techniques that you can do at home. So make sure you bring pen and paper, take a couple notes down, and I will not disappoint. I'm sure you guys will feel extremely gifted by the time you leave the workshop that we're doing. I can't wait. Because it's like once you tune into that intuition and you realize, oh, wait a minute, I can do this. The world is yours. So it's going to be amazing. But you have to come in with an open mind and be ready to work.
I'm ready to work. I'm excited. I'm glad I get to go first, because then I'm like, all right, that's what I got for you. Now I just get to sit back and learn all the other things. Yep. Kitsy, do you want to talk a little bit about how the tools and toys that you will be showing us, how things work when you go on investigations?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna, as you guys know, the Spirit Box, the Portal Plus app, and there's a few other apps I use as well, are my jam. So I'm gonna get into a little bit about how those work, how to kind of listen for what it is that that the spirits are trying to tell you. And, it's a little bit of intuition as well, listening to these devices, but I'll turn it on and hopefully we'll have some spirits come through, and maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody's loved one's going to come through. I've always wanted to kind of try this thing remotely. Tiffany and I have talked about this, and George from the Paranormal Channel that we were talking to on Monday, he wants me to try to contact his friend he was talking about on there.
He does.
So yeah, we'll see what comes through.
Oh, you know what? I was wondering about that. I would love to be able to help him. You could tell that was still really a difficult thing for him to be talking about. And I wanted to ask more questions, but I was also like, I don't I don't want to make him uncomfortable. It's his show. Let's dive deep into this, George.
Right? Exactly.
Let's see. So Sarah wants to investigate Fort Bragg. She says, my family and I have always felt a connection to it, but it can't be open to the public due to it still being a working base. I wonder, people live on Fort Bragg. I wonder, would we be allowed as guests to go to someone's home? Something to think about.
I don't know.
I just noticed Sarah said Scottish American.
Ooh.
I saw Scottish American, like her.
Oh,
her
yeah.
I realize I'm really close to the camera tonight too. I'm not even drinking. This is called Hot Mess Express in the middle. I'm stuck in the middle with you girls. No, I meant to say I have a lot of family out in Scotland. That was my whole point. So
yes. Let's see. Kimberly wants to know how you feel about the Paralis app. Do you know what that is?
I think Tabitha had spoken about that the last live we had done. It's very similar to the Ovilus. I'm going to be completely frank with all y'all. I don't trust the Ovilus. I don't. The one I have literally spits words out every 2 seconds. And for, a 7-hour investigation, one word is relevant. And you can kind of twist that and turn that into whatever it is you're trying to think that the spirits are saying for you. I am an app snob. I'm not going to lie. I am 1,000,000% a ghost hunting app snob. And I'm trying to be totally PC, but I'm going to tell you, I don't trust the Ovilus app.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Keep those questions coming. And if there's anything regarding apps, regarding, Tiffany and what she does, and I'm happy to answer questions. We're going to be talking about your chakras, which I think is that's sort of where I started it, understanding energy, because it is, you don't really need to, you don't need to have a lot of practice. You don't need to know a lot about it. It's good to understand and kind of deep dive into what each chakra represents and how it can help you. But if you're just like, I just need to balance my energy, and you can figure out where the chakras are and just apply some basic.
That's exactly what I need.
Is that what you need? You need to be balanced right now.
Girl. Oh my God. Yes.
I need to be cleansed. Like I need a whole chakra clearing and cleanse and.
Yeah. You guys don't even know, like moments before we went on, it was like we weren't going to be able to be on. Everything was going wrong. It was like, we should have cleansed before we did this.
The Mercury's not even in retrograde either.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like it though?
Yes. What is going on?
This week has been shitty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a tough week. And it's only Wednesday. It's hump day. But it's not just with me. It's with other people that I talk to too. Like big things. It's not just like, oh, just sad or whatever. It's like big life-changing things with people. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't get out of my own head. It's miserable.
Yeah.
And like everyone that I'm talking to is having computer issues and things are breaking. I went and and Googled because I was like, we're not in Mercury retrograde right now, are we? Like, maybe we are. We're not. Yeah.
And I read all the astrology reports. Today was supposed to be a stellar day for everyone. And it it freaking sucked.
No, same thing. Like, it's so funny to say that because I just mentioned to one of my friends, I said, look, all these, like everything is like great in the romance department, great in this, like everything is supposed to be like boom, boom, awesome. And I'm like, am I opposite day? Is this opposite for me? Like, am I experiencing opposite week? Everybody else is like living their life and I'm sitting here struggling, but it's okay. We're human. And see, this is why we can be human with you guys, because you guys see us as the face of, PX cross. I haven't even drank. I'm drinking water.
Maybe you should have a drink.
Paranormal Crossroad, which, by the way, Kitsy, every interview I've done this week, they've called us Paranormal X Road, and then they're so embarrassed. And I'm like, it's fine. We made the choice to be so cool and make it an X instead of spell it out.
Here's why I did it. There was a paranormal group called Paranormal Crossroads with an S at the end. And I didn't want to be that girl that's like, oh, I'm just going to take your name and register the domain. So I wanted to make it a little bit different, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to share our teaser with your friends. Get them to like our Facebook page. That way everybody will know who we are and nobody will mess it up anymore.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
We're turning this on you.
Exactly.
This is your responsibility.
So I have a question. Lord Bernard Court Manche, I'm guessing.
I know, right? That is so
Did you know that I'm a lady because I bought a 1 foot by 1 foot plot of land in Scotland? No. Is that how you got your lordship? My husband is a laird. Does anybody watch Outlander? Whew. Can't even.
Apparently, I need to. That should be my new obsession.
Yes. 1,000,000% yes.
Yes. Let's see. Who says I talk about you nonstop? Oh, you're talking about our show.
I'm Sarah.
Like, thank you, Sarah. I'm like, what?
I don't even care. There's no such thing as bad publicity, ladies.
No. Absolutely.
I think my delay is gone. We got it all off our chest.
Good.
Yep. We worked through it.
I like that.
Let's see. Michelle says, I need to watch that show. Yes, you do. Michelle, have you not watched Paranormal Crossroad? I'm only saying that because I know Michelle. Like, I wouldn't say that.
I think she's talking about Outlander.
Oh, Outlander. Yes, you do need to watch Outlander. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Mr.
Sam Hugan.
Not to like get all off topic, but I started watching his Dark Materials. Have you watched that?
No.
It's on HBO Max. It's really good. And it's interesting because there's a parallel world that is coming into ours, but all of them they call them demons, but it's like demons spelled with an A, D-A-E, and they all have their own, it's like they have spirit animals, but they're actually with them. And it's
jealous.
It's really cool. The only thing that makes me uncomfortable is like the animals can fight, and if you're too far away from one, like it hurts you. Like they can hurt you by hurting your animal, and I'm like, but they don't do very much of that. They don't do enough of it to like make you not want to be there. So, he is also a lord of the square foot.
I love it. So everyone must call me Lady Kitsy from here on out. I'm just saying.
I love it.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. She tells everyone she knows to watch both shows. We appreciate.
Oh, thank you.
Yay! Yeah, we're gonna keep doing this thing. We have some really incredible investigations that are set up in the next couple of weeks, so that we can keep doing the show. And we actually would love if you would spread the word that we are looking for more people to help.
Not every haunting is driven by evil.
It happens even in the most mundane of places.
Down the block, around the corner, and sometimes in our own homes.
Paranormal Crossroad is here to bridge the gap between the living and the dead.
Are you living through a haunting at home or at work?
Do you need answers?
Contact the all-female paranormal research team today.
Go to pxroad.com to get the answers you seek. Look at that.
I love when KJ throws out her radio voice.
Oh, oh yes. That's you asked me to read something, and I'm like, okay, professional.
Oh, Katie, thank you for reading my book. I love you. Please leave a review on Amazon. Please, please, please.
When are we all going to write a book together? Oh, my goodness.
I know people, ladies. So as soon as
Yeah.
you're ready, you just let me know.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
This reminds me that I owed a guy a chapter in a book, and I was supposed to have it to him today. So guess what I'm doing when we get done here?
Oh my gosh.
I'm writing.
Oopsies.
Whoops.
There's a poorhouse in Scottsburg, Indiana. That is very interesting.
Really?
I think I've heard of this. And if you know people there, please let us know. It's paranormalxroad@gmail.com.
Yes, just let us know. Yeah, we would, and we want. So we want to do more outings like we did on Saturday.
Yes.
That was so cool to have so many people with us. Sarah wants to know where in Scottsburg it is. Tandy, if you could answer the question, thank you. Yeah. So if you guys know of a place and you happen to have an inn, but you know the owners, or you know somebody that we could talk to, and you could vouch for us and say, hey, you should have these ladies come do a hunt at your place. We would love to do that. That was really, really fun. And we got to do it when Tiffany can come.
Yes.
Please and thank you.
Mhm.
We're all going to just start like living at each other's houses pretty soon. It's like we're going to go to Tiffany's for a while and do things out there. Then she's going to come here and do things.
Our
with
spare
us.
bedrooms, plenty of room. It's just me and the dogs. Must love dogs. But
We need to start a GoFundMe just so we can travel to see each other.
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
And if we get sick of each other, I do have that she shadow pack.
You have
Dibs
a
on the
she-shed?
she shed.
It's a beautiful she shed. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
someone
my
can
gosh.
live there, except there's no bathroom inside. But
Oh.
Not a problem for me. I camp.
yeah, exactly. You can always just go outside of the she shed. That's
What else?
Katie suggested Hannah House. Have you ever been to Hannah House, Kitsy?
I have not. So I heard that they shut down for investigations, but yet I've heard recently that they've reopened for investigations. So if anybody knows either way, I would love to know.
I am surprised you haven't been there before.
I went for like a paranormal like get together thing they had where everybody had like tents outside, and I actually met one of my ghost fund me, Ursula. You are so punny. One of my dear friends, Scott, who ran the place for my very first public investigation, which was Revenant Acres, which is you were there.
Yes,
KJ.
I was. Yes, we brought the kind of nerdy girls, and Jonna has not been the same since.
No, that messed her up. Sorry.
It did. It's all right. I feel like we covered all the questions. I wanted to go back through and double check. I did have earlier, Katie asked if there's anything else that you guys do to clear negative energy besides sage.
Obsidian is my jam. I have it all over my house. I wear it often. It's not a regular crystal. It's made from lava, which
Ooh.
Greenland should have an abundance of here real soon.
Mhm.
But yeah, I trust in it completely and totally. And smoky quartz, right, Tiff?
Smoky quartz is good for negativity. Selenite is really good for releasing negativity. The sage, also just putting your intentions out there and just say, I release all negativity in this house, and I only allow the positivity for my highest and greatest good in. So if you want to say that and put that intention out there, you will feel a shift in the energy as well. But like, just like Kitsy said, obsidian's good, smoky quartz, selenite. Selenite is another cheaper crystal that it's salt, so you don't want to like wash it because it's salt. But you can definitely pick that up at your local, I was going to say historical store. Just go to Serendipity Place. My friend is my crystal hustler. Her name is Christina. Go to Serendipity Place. You can order sage. You can order selenite, obsidian. She just gifted me because I had a rough day. So
I saw that on your Instagram.
Yes, and I've been carrying it around like it's my little buddy. It's rhodonite, and it's really good for emotional matters of the heart and also compassion. So if you guys are having just a tough time emotionally, maybe in your love life, rhodonite is really good for that. And my friend Christina at the Serendipity Place, you can go to her website or even Instagram. She has a bunch. So your selenite, rhodonite, smoky quartz, and she ships out. So it doesn't matter where you're located. She does ship. And obviously grab your sage, Palo Santo, anything of that. It's all really good. But I just want to do a little show and tell with this because I think this is amazing. So this is really good.
Totally should.
Yeah. And I have the crystals behind me. I have the smoky quartz, which is one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. This is a green moonstone, so it's all about feminine divine energy. And then the rose quartz is all about self-love and healing.
Yeah. I have a rose quartz bracelet that I wear out a lot, like when I leave the house. Just
so good.
I forgot to tell you girls, my daughter. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're up, Tiffany.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
No,
you're good. Tell us about your quartz.
Yes. Show us your quartz.
It's the same thing. It's just a big, it's a raw rose quartz, which is all about self-love and healing.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's big.
Oh, that's it. I don't have to be on the big screen, girls. It's huge, right?
So, ladies, I haven't told you this. My daughter, Cassandra Michelle Photography is where you can find her on Instagram, recently was in Sedona, Arizona, which is known for its spiritual energy. And look at this. She brought me back for Mother's Day. Is that not gorgeous?
Wow. That is so cute.
That's one of the red rocks. No, it's one of the red rocks from Sedona.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm going to type in what my friend's crystal shop is for everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes. And Tandy, there are a couple of shops. The one that I go to the most, just because it's on my side of town, is New Age People, and that's at 86 and Ditch. I'm trying to think. I drove past one today on the west side. I was going to get my my second shot. Whoop whoop! I'm vaccinated. I got the card to prove it. It's on Rockville Road, and it was called All My Relations. I have not been in there, but it looked like, it was like they got all the things in there. So you can
There's one I go to in Greenwood, and I can't remember. It's not actually Greenwood. It's like just north of Greenwood. So it's Indy, South Side.
Yeah. So there are a few. And I like New Age People has like every day they have, you can get readings, you can get Reiki, they do numerology. They have so many different people in there on a regular basis. And they do like, I think they're coming back to it. Once a month they would do what they called a psychic fair, and they kind of like, it was, if you wanted to just kind of like learn about things, you could just go, and it's a really cool place. I like it a lot. Michelle says Inner Path. Is that the one?
That's it. That's it.
Okay. All right. There you
It's
go.
bringing up tacos when I search.
Tacos, of course.
Hashtag wine.
That's what we go to the South Side for. Not our inner path. We go for tacos. All right, ladies. You want to talk one more time, Kitsy, about 1 week from tonight, what we've got going on?
1 week from tonight, we've got our very first Basics of Spiritual Energy virtual workshop that we are literally all so giddy about. Head to paranormal. Nope, you're going to head to pxroad.com and you'll have the link right there. And right now, until midnight tonight, you get 30% off if you use the promo code PXR30. And we went with 30% because the new episode is released on the 30th at pxroad.com.
Yay! I'm so excited. And Tiffany, you've done a lot of workshops before. Is this is this something that for someone who hasn't been to one, what is it like to, have these types of like mini workshops? How does it help you?
To be part of a workshop, usually you join a workshop for something that you're really interested in, and you want to be able to really hone in on whatever it is that they're teaching. So I think this workshop, whether we talk about the energy feelings with chakras, because we have everybody has chakras, so we're going to learn how to align them, maybe clear them, talk about animals, and then for me, I'm going to do my intuition, where I'm going to help you guys raise your vibrational intuition. So maybe you can pick up some energy and read like me. And then, Kitsy has the whole technical side of things, which is definitely going to be an eye opener, especially for me, because I'm so not technically savvy at all. So I think if you guys are really,
but you've seen the spirit box work, it's
amazing.
with me.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. So I think that everything it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait for you guys to join us. And I know we still have some space, so definitely take advantage of that 30% off. And it's going to be a good time.
It is.
It is. And we'll share the code on the Paranormal Crossroad Facebook, so you guys can share it on your page and share it with your friends. Katie, I will absolutely be at PopCon this summer, and I can't wait.
Yes. Yeah, we have some exciting stuff going on, and we're excited. Not only do we have some things that we'll be announcing around PopCon concerning what we do here, but Celeb Photo Ops is back in action. Yeah,
it's our first con, baby.
Our first con back, and all we have to do is drive downtown.
Cannot wait.
They just announced, actually about an hour ago, they announced Kate Flannery from The Office is going to be joining us.
I love her. She's honestly, of all the people from The Office I've met, well, Oscar is kind of amazing too, but those two are my favorite.
Yeah. And David Koechner is going to be there, so we'll maybe get to have an Office duo photo.
Which one's he?
You would know him best from Anchorman. Whammy!
Get out.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. That's all you have to do for people. Just go, whammy. They're like, oh, I know that guy. Yeah. He was in the
I don't think I've met him before.
I met him. He actually came to Indy and played Crackers Comedy Club like years ago.
Fun.
And it was around Christmas time because we had a Christmas tree up in the studio, the Smiley Show. And so I have a very lovely photo of me and David Koechner in front of the Christmas tree. It looks like it should be like a Christmas card, like we're wishing you a very Merry Christmas. But he's really, really nice and super fun. So look at that. a celebrity that I've worked with that you haven't come into pop.
I know. I'm just saying. Look at you. You're a big deal.
Sarah, before we head out here, she said, now that I've done an actual hunt where I opened myself up more and learned even more about what I feel and can pick up on, I want to do another one with you guys if I'm allowed. Of course you're allowed. Are you kidding me?
It becomes an obsession, girl. I'm just telling you. I started going, hey, I don't think anything's going to happen. And here I am 12 years later. I can't get enough.
Yeah. And you all were great. It was such a great group. And you guys were very open and not afraid to like say, like, this is what I'm hearing or this is what I'm getting. And I think that, that the more that we can amplify that when you've got people together who are open to energy, you start to realize that you're not feeding off of each other. You're all feeding into a bigger thing. And it literally like raises everybody up. And even next week, that it's a virtual workshop, our intentions and our choice to come together to level up our energy, all of us being together like that, again, just helps all of us move that much further along in our journey. So yes, absolutely. As soon as we can, we'll be planning another hunt. And for now, know that the 30th is our next new episode. And 1 week from tonight is our Basics of Spiritual Energy workshop. Tiffany, do you have anything else going on between now and then, or will we just see you next week?
You're going to see me next week. Just living the dream over here.
All right.
In the rainy weather. I love the rainy weather. I love you girls. I love everybody watching.
Yes.
That noise of the rain.
Oh,
I love it.
I thought you had like a nice little like soundtrack going of that's actually rain. Oh, that's beautiful.
Good. I hope it wasn't too loud.
Not at all. No, it was really nice. All right, guys. Well, it was so great to see you. If you have any questions about the workshop, like I said, the more people, the better, because we're all going to be learning no matter what level we're at. And we look forward to doing more stuff like this with you. Thanks for joining us, and we will hopefully see you all again in a week. If you missed it, if you're just tuning in, as we go, we're going to play that teaser for our next episode one more time. We'll see you again soon with Paranormal Crossroad. At this point, you have to have a pretty good idea of why I brought you here today.
Please tell me you're going to tell me I can investigate next door.
Absolutely.
No. Spirits or people living their life or their afterlife around other folks.
You get us. Apparently this guy needs to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Sir, can you tell me your name? David. Right?
Yep.
Is that better? Yeah. I'm sorry.
You just turned the light off. I know you're a little kid.
My name is Ben. Oh my God, the light just turned on.
Yep, his name is Ben.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.